Hey guys, it's your boy Mr. Luke Evan Brooks. Welcome to another edition of Passive Income Central. I'm your host again, Luke Evan Brooks. If you haven't already, please go ahead and drop your comments down below, or actually subscribe. I need you to subscribe. Do that right now, guys. Do that right now. Go ahead and subscribe so you can go ahead and get the fresh content that you need for your show, or for this show to be exact. So what we're doing here, just testing it out inside the house. I'll probably go back into the room next time to do this, but I wanted to talk to you about one of my favorite books that I like to read. Is Traffic Secrets by Russell Brunson. This book has really opened my eyes when it comes to traffic. Now, there's no real secret to it, and this book is just, traffic secrets. Don't let it fool you. Don't make it seem like, oh man, it's a secret of traffic. There's some strategies that a lot of people overlook, and I was one of those guys that overlooked that. And for me to say that is, really showing like transparency. A lot of these people who try to trick you, try to get you to do things, they really don't have the facts when it comes to this book right here. Now, this book will talk to you about anything that you have. It don't matter if it's a product or a service. It's about trying to get the future customers, right? Because at the end of the day, you want future customers. You don't want anyone that comes around and basically, it's just a wash. In order for you to actually make a lot of money in online business, you got to have something that's going to be either a high ticket product, or it's going to have recurring sales, or it's going to be an array of products that people will continually buy from you. That is the real way to make money online. But the most important factor is getting that traffic to come in. Now, some of you, and I've been asking some of you in some of these groups, like, what do you think the best way? Well, people say free. I have to disagree with you. It's free and pay. Because free, yes, it's nice and stuff, but it still comes with a cost. Everything comes with a cost. And this book, it explains that in detail. A lot of folks don't want to talk about that, but you have to put money into it. Now, the idea of putting money into any type of traffic can sound scary if you don't know what you're doing. But in this book, I recommend you looking into it. I don't tell you to go out there and just go buy any type of traffic, because at the end of the day, that traffic can be a wash. That traffic can be misleading. That traffic can really get you in a hurt. You don't want to put yourself in a situation like that. I always recommend that people, before you do anything, educate yourself. And the reason why I got this book, first off, it's free. You only have to pay for shipping and handling. The reason why I got this book, I wanted to understand traffic a little bit better. Now, I came from the .com Secrets book. If you don't know what that is, there's a link down below. That's another free book that Russell had. I got that, and it helped me understand what was going on as far as how the conversion goes. And I wanted to know better. It's like, hey, if you have a landing page, you have a product, and you have an end result, and nothing's getting to your end result as far as making any type of sales or anything like that, look at the process. Is it your landing page that's not converting well, or is it your product that you're trying to sell, or you send it directly to the product versus them going to a bridge page where you explain more details? That book helped me out with that. This one explained on how to have different distributions of traffic. It shouldn't be just ads. It shouldn't just be Facebook. It shouldn't just be YouTube. You should get well in one of those things. You need to master one of them and then be able to expand upon that. You should be able to distribute your information. I like YouTube to be in particular. I like YouTube because you can get your message out there. It's evergreen. It's always going to be going. And you can also distro your link from multiple places based off that YouTube channel. You can bring awareness. You can let people know who you are, what product you're trying to do, what you're trying to educate them on, and explains you on here, like what you should put into the YouTube video. It may not be, hey, I want to sell something right here and there. It may just be an educational piece, because a lot of people go get the information, believe me or not. That's the second number two search engine around the world. The first one is Google, and Google owns YouTube. So you think about that. That's a lot of power right there. Yes, you have TikTok. Yes, you have Facebook. You have all those things right there. But one of those diners that talks about in this book is the power of YouTube. And I'm telling you guys, if you're not on that, you are sadly mistaken. This mention over some other things right here. This talks about how to get yourself aware of everyone, or letting everyone be aware of you, to be exact. It talks about the Dream 100 customers, right? Or the Dream 100 people that you would like to interact with. Now, what that all means is that, let's say, for example, if you have folks that you wanted to interview, or people who are making these sales that you want to make, you're going to gravitate towards them. You're going to go to their products. You may buy from their products. You may interact with them on their pages or groups or whatever, and you ask for an interview. Now, not just one person. You're trying to aim for 100 people. And when you get those 100 people, they're going to have an audience. You're going to go with people who already have an audience. And as that goes, people are going to see you. These people are going to say, hey, look at me. I was on this show. And people are going to get aware of who you are. And the more and more you do that, the more people are going to be aware of you. And you start to slowly but surely expand your reach. And I'm telling you, that is a clear thing that you want to have when you're starting out. A lot of people are like, I don't know. I don't think it's a scam. I think this is not going to work for me. And the reason why it's not working for you is because you're not trying. I'm telling you this right now. This book tells you exactly what you have to do. And they break it down with analogies, just like a talk show, just like going to the movies, for example, when they talked about the Dream 100. The thing is like this. You ever seen like a new movie that's about to launch? Let's say Fantastic Four. I remember this happened. Fantastic Four came out, the old school one that came out in the 2000s, right? And before that big movie came out, a big trailer came out. People were like, oh, the new Fantastic Four, the Rise of the Silver Surfer is coming out. When that took place, they had people on a morning show, like the actors or the director. Then you had people going to like a talk show or a late night show, and they promote. It's a reason why they do that. They promote, so people can see it. They may see it at different times. They may not think none of it. It's just like you driving down a highway. You may see something at McDonald's and you may not be interested, but then 5 more miles from now, you see another McDonald's sign talking about another deal. And before you know it, right before you get to it, they gonna have the big golden arch. You're like, hey, I'm hungry. Let's go to McDonald's. They got something going on. Going back into Hollywood, to launch a movie, Hollywood, the actors and actresses show up on various TV shows to promote their movie. And that's the one thing that you can do, is it works both ways, because once you interview these folks, you could turn around and say, hey, you mind if I come on your show and you can do an interview with me? And more likely they're going to say yes. So then people see who you are. You're building up this collaboration. People want to interact with you. And that's how you build your reach. Now, there's different ways to do this, but you can surely build your reach with this. And it's all different, too. You can have content that's built out, and you can break it down in segments. So if I have, for example, I have a virtual assistant. If I want to talk about traffic secrets, for example, I can talk about many things on traffic secrets, as long as I hit the wickets. And then I write down when I hit those wickets. I can give her the entire video and she can chop it up to whatever she needed to fit for. So the same thing for Instagram. That's a minute or less. I might put in a plug right inside of this video, right? I could say, hey, if you're serious about getting traffic, if you really want to know how to get traffic, and you really want to know what type of traffic that will help you convert to get sales, you need to go ahead and get traffic secrets. Go ahead, check out my profile for more details. She could take what I just did right there, make a snippet of it, and run it into Instagram. Same thing for TikTok. Same thing for Twitter. Same thing for Facebook. It is ways that how you do this, and they break the formula down to you. You have to be crazy not to check out this book. So I'm going to drop this link down below for you to check it out. I'm going to go in more detail as time goes by with this book. I may even get back on a whiteboard and show you exactly, chapter by chapter. Now, it's not going to be, I'm going to go through all the chapters. You got to get the book and check it out. So, guys, my name again is Luke Evan Brooks. Check out this book. The link is going to be down below. And by the way, if you don't have a business or any type of program to start a business, don't worry. I have a link down below that actually shows you how to start your business in this mini course that I created. This mini course can get you up and running in more likely less than 8 hours. to get everything that you need to have to start your business. Don't be afraid to reach out to me. If you want to see more content like this, drop down your comments. Say, I want to see some more. Give me some likes and subscribe. All right, guys. Talk to you later. My name is Luke Evan Brooks. I'll see you on the other side.